way back to your upbringing with your twin brother Grant. I was watching your guys' video about how you guys, in your childhood were
Almost died 32 times.
Yeah, getting into fights, puncturing spleens, and all this crazy stuff. So do you want to just run the audience through your upbringing, what it was like living across the street from a prison known as school, all that fun stuff?
Yeah. Well, I think what I learned from that was, hey, don't fuck with me. I will go over the edge if I'm not an angry person, but every now and then Grant just pushed me a little too far, and I had to give him a little shock factor. So that reduced the fighting quite a bit. A couple of hospital trips. Man, I don't think I knew enough to know what was like. It was just we were growing up, and
it was normal.
We had a lot of fun. We had a blast. Don't really remember my parents being like over us, on top of us, or coddling us. I mean, we would leave the house at 9 o'clock in the morning and at 8 years old and come back at 4, man. Like like we lived out in the country, and Grant, we carried by the age of probably 8, had shotguns, and we'd go into the woods and kill anything that was moving.
And where was this?
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
refining town.
Are you a Saints fan by chance?
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't watch a lot of sports. The businesses I'm in, they are serious sports, so keeps
So you got to
me,
entertain the clients.
No, it's just like I have enough
You got enough
excitement with the main game. So I've never been a real spectator. I don't like watching games.
Like to be in the arena.
I like to play something and have something at risk. To me, it's funner. Then my dad died, and things really changed. You could see, like when you look back at it now, you could just graph it, and it was really a shocking event. That the lesson, I think, I look back now and I'm like, hey, these two boys just didn't have alpha dogs around them. They had no leadership. I do really good when I understand what the boundaries are, especially when they're not made up boundaries. You get one set of boundaries and I get another set. But if they're really good, disciplined boundaries, I perform better. Not that I'm caged, but I understand where my boundaries are. And the best teacher I ever had was a guy named Bork. I think it was the 11th grade. It's interesting that I would remember his name. He was a history teacher, and they sent me to this classroom as a penalty because I was unruly. Actually, my brother was unruly.
You guys went to school together?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We switched classes one day on a Friday, and I show up on Monday, and the teacher's looking at me going, hey, you can never come back in this room. I'm like, what? And she's like, your behavior Friday was just outrageous. So I get sent for his behavior. Of course, they didn't tell on him.
You swapped as a joke? Just to see what would happen?
If we could get away with it. See if we could get away with it from the teachers and all the girls and the boys, right? And we got away with it.
That's
but
awesome.
the rule was, hey, don't we don't need to blow up any rooms, okay? Just let's see if we can get away with it. Well, Monday morning shows up, and I'm no longer allowed to go in that classroom. They sent me to this really tough teacher. I made straight A's. Straight A's. I respected this guy so much. Literally, you walk into his office 1 second late, you're not allowed to come here today. Like, leave, go somewhere else, okay? You didn't show up on time. I love that. And that I made straight A's. Only class I made straight A's in, I can guarantee. Why? He held my attention. So
why do you think that is?
I think that strong characters need strong leadership. The stronger, and I'm not talking about draconian leadership. I'm talking about proper leadership. I have been accused my whole life of rebelling against authority. I'm sure some of you guys
As
have
you've been
heard.
saying before.
Entrepreneurship.
And that's never really rung true to me, that I was anti-authority. And then I met a psychologist in my late 20s, and I was doing some work with, I think it was some kind of weekend group training. I've done a lot of that kind of stuff. It's been good for me. And he looked at me and he said, you hate weak authority. When he said that, dude, I was like, yes, that I will own.
I guess, for you and Grant, as you guys were growing up together, how do you almost lead each other in that sense? Like, did you guys always share the same values?
I don't think we shared the same values. I think we both knew that working hard. I mean, it's kind of weird that we took very, very different approaches to life.
Okay.
He left home at 28 or 29. I left home the day I left college, 21. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And that would be, people ask me for advice all the time. My advice to anyone is at 17, 18, 19, if you're not going to college, you should leave your home.
Why?
You should leave your city. You should leave your high school, college, campus area.
Yep.
Because you're going to be uncomfortable, dude.
Yeah. It's going to force you to grow up.
And the real thing is, not that you're going to be uncomfortable, but that you're too comfortable right now. Like when I'm in the space that I know, I'm comfortable.
Yep.
And, man, it made me, at 21, it made me learn how much I don't know. I didn't know about I moved to Texas, and I didn't have a girlfriend to lean up against, cry at night. I didn't have anything, okay? And what I had was a new team I joined, and I just threw myself into that. Grant didn't do bad, but he just waited 9, 10 years. He'll say he was scared. I mean, he was scared. He was scared to move out. Man, the truth is everybody's going to be scared to move.
You
right?
still got to do it.
Yeah, but if you look at the stats, like your producer left Michigan, right? Look at the people that stayed near their home, near their high school, near their college. They may end up running the plumbing company in that town, or the tire company, or the whatever, real estate. But you know, have they really expanded their universe? And I'm not saying it's wrong that not to, but why wouldn't you want to spend a year or two out of the comfort zone just to discover more about yourself?
Us three moved out of our college town as soon as we graduated, and we signed a lease in Tampa on an apartment that was out of our budget, basically. And we're like, we have to go make it work, and our business went like that.
Totally.
So-
It's a commitment, see?
Yeah.
Then you had to make it work.
You
like
put
back
something
against
on
the
the
wall,
line.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, you put something on the line. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this short clip, check out the full interview here. And if you want to see more clips from this episode, check it out right here.